How great to see you. So, what does it mean for you to be happy? What does it mean for you to feel like you can enjoy your life, like you're not trapped by your emotions, like you aren't looking for a way out? 10, 15 years ago, I was in the middle of my own healing process and I was taking the slow route. And the slow route was shamanism, Asian medicine, energy healings. I even became a healer. I've been a healer for 16, 17 years as a career. And the slow route is when we use more of the traditional techniques to find a way to be happy every day, to find a way to feel good every day. And it's possible to become a Buddhist monk and spend hours every day meditating. And it's possible to take a year off and travel around the world and find yourself. All of these things are possible. Midlife crises, going to more classes and certifications, getting titles after your name and letters after your name. All of the stuff is possible in order to become happy. But the problem is that it takes a very, very long time. In the last 10 to 15 years, the trauma science has discovered that you can speed up the process of loving yourself. Learning to love yourself, letting love in, is way easier than you thought. Letting love in, you can go directly to your body and you can start to rewind and heal the patterns of being unhappy, of feeling sad, of feeling controlled by anxiety, feeling like your skin's crawling, waking up angry, going to bed exhausted, not having patience with the people you love, blowing up, exploding, spending too much money, eating too many cravings. All of these things is your body telling you that it wants to be loved. It wants you to love it. Now, in many of the old or older therapies, you would feel what was going on in your body, figure it out with your head. What does it mean? Make some meaning of it, make some story of it. And then you would get a healing. Then you would take another step on the path towards joy and happiness and light and whatnot. But it was a very laborious process. Go through your body. What are you feeling? Go to your head. What does it mean? Oh, I'm making all sense. And then years later, you make a shift or change. Now, in the latest cutting edge trauma technology, it doesn't work that way. You get to skip the body you get to skip the brain entirely. You don't have to figure out where your stress came from. You don't have to figure out what the story is. You don't have to go through the layers in your brain. You go directly to your body and your brain starts to heal. So there's a specific path to letting love in. There's steps that you take. There's a 4-step process that I use that I call I Let Love In, because it's teaching you how to be in that space of love. And it happens very quickly. When you start learning how to bring yourself back to center in a way in 30 to 45 seconds or less, when you start learning how to let go of the stress chemicals in your brain so that you can think clearly, so that your body can work together. When you are emotionally stressed, you literally are not in your right mind. And what we can do is through this 4-step process where you let love in, you can start to reverse that. You can start to bring love into your body where everything starts in the first place. You get to feel love. You get to let love into your heart. You get to let love into your mind. And when you do that, when you go through this process of loving yourself, and it's not esoteric, it's very concrete, specific steps that you take with your nervous system. When you take these steps, changes happen very quickly because you were meant to love yourself. You were designed to love yourself. Loving yourself is what you've always been called to do. And you probably just didn't know how. And all the tools that you were taught weren't convenient and they took too long and they didn't always work. And that's changed. We now know how it works and why it works and what to do and how to apply it in 4 easy, less than 30-second steps. So if you're ready to let love in, if you're ready to have better relationships because you're in a better place, are you ready to be excited about going home because somebody who loves you is waiting for you? If you're ready to feel good, even if you don't have any romantic relationship at all, are you ready to let love into yourself, into your heart? Are you ready to stop looking and instead be that love? Love your nervous system, love your heart, love your brain in a way that heals you so that you're happy and you know how to be happy whenever you want. If you're ready for that, go to ritahickmancoaching.com. Check out what I do. I specialize in women's narcissist recovery coaching. And the reason that I'm really good at that is because we apply the 4-step process to reverse the body traumas that you still have, the cortisol that's in your brain, so that you can trigger love whenever you want. And you can be that highest version of yourself whenever you want. So check out ritahickmancoaching.com. The link, the special that we're doing ends Friday. So make sure you get in touch with me. It's one-on-one coaching for 7 weeks. And let's get you on the right track. By April, at the beginning of April, you could have a solid plan towards how to let love in. You could be letting love in whenever you want, every second of every day, without having to be anxious or scared that someone's out to get you. You actually get to feel confident and solid that you can let love in. Okay? So check us out, see if we can help you, schedule a free clarity call, and we'll talk about how in 7 weeks you can really change all this around. So I hope you have a great rest of your night. Make witch.